Like we said earlier, this map is a payload map. There's going to be a lot of movement in here, hopefully, if Omega does manage to get to the first checkpoint. And if not, Bedtime is just going to defend until the end of the round. So hopefully, we'll see some interesting plays.
All right, and as you said, there's a Symmetra pick coming out here on the side of Bedtime. Let's see. Oh, but it's on offense. Very interesting. You play a lot of Symmetra. What can you say about an offensive Symmetra on a payload map especially?
Well, in this map, the spawns are really close. However, the really fast respawn is the most important part of this. Even if they get wiped early on, if there's a teleporter up, they'll be able to constantly pressure Omega in this term. So that's gonna help them a lot. But of course, it's not gonna mean much if Symmetra herself does not go into battle. Because they'll be down one body. But hopefully, she knows how to handle this very ingenious Indian girl, and they'll be managing to do a lot of pushes. Curiously, on the side of Omega, though, they don't have a Symmetra, so spawns are gonna be very, very long for them. They have to think about not dying and hopefully keep that up.
All right. Lionheart here making a defensive position right here with the sniper, just trying to pick off whoever comes out of this map, of the entrance. All right.
Bedtime.
Oh, but gonna get punished right now.
They're going in very, very strong. Let's see if they can capture it. But Omega looks like they managed to reposition themselves.
Albius just going in, and a May just right there stopping them tracks.
Seems to be doing a lot of damage, but not enough. Symmetra there going her fire. It looks like Tracer is down, but Lucio and the others are still on their way doing their attacks. Omega is holding very, very strongly. May being very annoying. They're freezing Avidus into death. She's regaining her health, and it looks like they'll be able to defend this point, but they're gonna need to do a lot better than that because Bedtime is doing a lot of damage, and now they're capturing it. And only Draconic manages to fall down as a last. Like I said earlier, the very long respawn time and the distance is going to play into a part of this, as the point is almost already captured here by Omega, and they will be pushed back into the first checkpoint. Here we go.
Oh, I hear a Riptire coming out. Side of Juggernaut. Oh, but gets killed by the Lucio.
Nice spot there. Unfortunately, it is too late, and Bedtime is now pushing the payload. Let's see how Omega is going to defend this. Reinhardt out front trying to out-damage here. Unfortunately, he's not doing much. The Tracer coming in, dropping a bomb, but it's not doing anything. Genji going in, but the counter barrier is up. Let's see what damages they can do.
The Iris has been pulled out. Pass through it. Let's go.
A lot of denies there on the ultimates. Very good timing for their players, but it looks like Lucio is doing a lot of damage. Genji is going out, seeing whatever he can from behind. And let's see if Omega can manage to stall this enough.
Omega just getting kills left and right here, making good progress on that payload right now.
Unfortunately, they're almost all down as Bedtime is continuing their very, very strong push. Oh my god. The work that General Young is doing right now is very, very damaging, as he's blocking them off from reinforcing themselves. He's managing to distract Omega from going back to the point, which is letting Bedtime push a lot of their payload. Tracer there.
Oh, gets 2 kills off of that pulse bomb.
And it looks like they are buying so much time for their team. Bedtime is really doing great here, and Omega doesn't know how to handle this kind of attack.
Generally, being a big pest right now, this soldier can't seem to take it out. Oh my god.
I can feel that, man. When I fight a Genji like that, jumping around, double jumping and climbing walls, that is very, very annoying.
He's
doing his job, man. He's just being, you know,
pulls out his ult, pulls out his sword. Let's go.
And nice follow-up there from Lucio, giving him the shields and the toughness to just go. Even the stun there.
Pinned.
Nice pickup there by Reinhardt.
But again, surrounded by this entire team, Team Omega.
And Omega is trying to do their best to defend, but Bedtime is being very, very strong with their offense here right now. And Avidus in front as Winston seeing what he can. Actually, he doesn't need to attack. He just needs to push this payload. It's almost at the end. It's still 6 minutes on the clock.
In the end, all you gotta do is make sure you're on the payload and it's moving.
Yeah, that's all you need to do. And
here we go. Adivus is going in.
Is he gonna go full ham? Does he need to go? There's the ham, and he's gonna push them all back and trying to buy time for his team. But it looks like Omega is all down. Only Friend Zone is up, and it looks like They're
takes
not
this
gonna
map.
Oh my god. When we said long, I think we're a bit disappointed there.
Yeah, let me take it back. Let me take it back. But you know, let's see.
What a surprising twist.
Omega. Let's see if Omega can beat that time.
Yeah.
All right, this is our gate.
Let's see what she did.
Oh, this is towards the end of the map. Just being a pest.
Tracer. This is the essence of Tracer. You don't need to do damage, but if you can, just give them a lot of damage and distract them so the rest of your team can do whatever they need to do.
Soldier 76 playing as Lucio. That's some great role play right there.
Dude, he's so dedicated. Look at that portrait. It has a star. That means he's like level 100 or something.
I think so, yeah. I'm just like sub 50.
He's very high. I'm barely 50. But these guys, man, they've been playing Overwatch so much. They've practiced and they're testing their mettle on the Community Cup, which we have here.
I think the game hasn't been out for a month. It's been like a weekend.
And can you imagine some of these people have been in the beta and they've been playing a lot? You know, you'd think that they get tired, but no, Overwatch is so fun and that they just keep on playing.
All right now, back in the game, they're still assembling up their heroes. What? Oh, I see a Torbjorn. A Torbjorn coming out. Still no sign of a Symmetra on the defensive end. Again, we talked about the importance of having a teleporter, especially on this first point, because after the and as I say it, a Symmetra pick is made by generally Hong. He's generally
just
Hong.
generally Hong. Yeah.
Just generally. Sometimes he's something else.
Sometimes, but you know, generally he's Hong. And right now he did pick Symmetra. We're just gonna play into this map. Like we said, the long response are gonna be very, very important as a variable of your defense, because if no one is in the point, they're gonna get that really fast, and Bedtime recognizes that now, and they're gonna do whatever they can. Let's see if Omega can actually push this payload this time.
All right, and let's see on the offensive side of Omega, they have a Winston, Tracer, Genji. They want to go fast. They want to go in. All right.
Hopefully, with their lineup as we see, it's more of a I don't know.
It's not so much a front line.
Yeah,
because
most of them is like outliers. Like we have Tracer, we have Genji, we have Reaper, and maybe Widowmaker for support, and Lucio to support the Reinhardt. But most of this lineup is going to consist of people running around from behind Bedtime. And let's see if they're going to be successful with that, because look at this setup, man. they don't want to be pushed.
Yeah, they don't want to deal with this, because
no one's going to get past this.
This other entrance.
Oh, look at that. Oh, I love
very
that.
Beautiful.
That is
very
so
beautiful.
Lovely.
All right, now let's get into the match. I see some firing going around.
Omega trying to do what they can, but their plan of trying to go to the sides may not work for them because of the Symmetra and the Torbjorn turrets right here.
Oh, but the Tracer is able to make it in. Torbjorn has to jump down, kill this Tracer. Still not dead. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Looks like Mercy's trying to fly out. But on the other hand, while they were distracted, Omega managed to destroy whatever's on top of that. And now Bedtime has to go back and has to reposition their defense. And Omega's taking advantage of that right now. As we see, Reinhardt and the rest of them are pushing in. Tracer going back and seeing what she can do from behind, but it looks like Bedtime is up and running right now, and Omega may not be able to push as much as they can.
All right, Gausaba right here on the point, being a pest again. Oh, but gets sniped out. Oh, I'm sorry, it wasn't a snipe. It was just the turret that just killed her.
You get sniped by the turret, man. The turret, you have to believe the turrets, man. In this game, yeah, you can't underestimate Torbjorn turrets, man. That's what the upplay of the games are coming from. And as we can see, this is a very good position for Torbjorn. As soon as anyone from Omega, and you can see that most of their lineup is very soft. Except for Friendzone, who changed into a Pharah right now. Let's see what they can do that. But they have to still be very careful with the Symmetras. With Winston coming in. Let's see what he can do. There's the annoying sentries getting taken down, which is a good pick. Winston is very good against.
But just gets ragdolled to the other end of the point.
Yes, exactly. I was going to say he's very good choice, but the rest of the team manages to pick up the slack there, and they didn't do much damage here. What Omega needs to do here, I think, is they need to recover and recuperate and regroup and push as one into a big attack, because Bedtime is managing to handle their very, very uncoordinated attack right now.
But Kunlo Dao trying, just has this High Noon, sorry. I keep on forgetting what the name of the ultimate is.
Deadeye,
Deadeye.
yeah.
Deadeye waiting just in case they make that big push.
That's the bad part, man. If they do a coordinated push and Deadeye comes into play, that's going to be very dangerous. Omega is going to have to do something very, very unique in the next 2 minutes and 38 seconds in this map.
And this is where I have a bit of a problem with snipers on offense on this map. It's very hard to find a spot that catches like all the good spots.
I know, right? Look at this.
Whatever spot it is, you're always exposed. See, whether it's a turret, whether it's like from the house coming from that point, you're always seen, which is, you know, not exactly what you want.
The amount of bends just limits the offensive sniping capabilities here, and you're mostly convinced to push out in a very straightforward way. Looks like Omega is trying to adjust for that. They have a Winston to jump in and probably, let's see here. They have Winston, Pharah, and Genji, but it looks like they're still not managing to get it right. But there's the Ham. Let's see if they can push out double ultimates there for Winston and Genji. But there's the High Noon. Does he manage to doesn't do much damage here? But he does manage to take out Winston, and Bedtime's defenses still hold.
And just in time, a teleporter has come out for the side of Bedtime, just cutting down those walk times right there.
And there's what we've been saying earlier. The addition of Symmetra in this map is very vital in terms of resupplying your army, and of course, Torbjorn with his armor is augmenting their defenses pretty much. There's 75 armor is a big thing, especially when you're fighting against someone like Winston.
Yep, because that armor is going to reduce his damage, like
5 per shot, and basically
5 per zap, and that's nothing. That's nothing.
That's you just laugh at it if you have armor. Reaper trying to get in, but Symmetra, this is what I can say, man. She's very good at defending points. She's bad if you run alone, but if someone is distracting the enemy team and you get close enough, the charge of that thing is just very, very scary. And this is a guy speaking as a Symmetra. Anyway, we have Lionheart down, but she's responding. Omega is trying to do whatever they can, but the deflect there did not work as Widowmaker waits for the shot. Symmetra trying to take down Genji, but he manages to back down. Omega, the rest of Omega is nowhere to be seen as Genji is trying to hold on the point. 20 seconds left in the game. Omega is still nowhere close in getting this point.
Safe to say that this map is going to Omega unless they can pull off a miraculous push. I don't think they'll be able to make it in time though.
That's not... I think they're still overtime, but the snipes here coming from Widowmaker is too good. Winston coming in trying to do whatever they can, but it looks like he's probably gonna take it down. He's down, and Juggernaut is the only one left, and it looks like Bedtime gets this game straight up.
Game 1-0 right now. Very good play coming out from the side of Omega. They stuck with the same
of course, Torbjorn of the game.
No surprise there. Turret getting kills. Let's see.
This is a nice timing. Look at the turret synergy there with Symmetra slowing him down and Torbjorn doing the damage while the rest of the team picks him up. Look at that kills, man!
Goodness.
Oh my god.
Soldier 76 on the board.